am a man of vision and mission. Write it, there will be betrayal among my workers, but greater is he that is in me.
This is Bissella Johnson when she first came to the Synagogue Church of All Nations, an insecure and unstable young woman.
Let us go back to the time, many years ago, when in a hopeless state she revealed what had really brought her to the Synagogue Church of All Nations.
Please, I want to do everything to please God and to please you because of what God has done for me.
Tell us what brought you initially to this church and what God saved you from.
God saved me from spirit of death, because before, every time I always think of death. I always dream of death. Even when I was walking, anytime I'm in a position and I have a terrible dream, they always demote me or something always happens.
What is the problem you have with your brain?
I always have a terrible headache, which is called migraine. And anytime it happens, I always misbehave. I don't care about what happens in my surroundings. I always behave irrationally. I don't care about what happens to me next.
Tell us what normally happens to you, the experiences you have when this migraine comes.
I always have terrible nightmares. So this nightmares always haunts me. I don't regard anybody. I just behave the way my spirit dictates to me. Anything my spirit says, I will just do it.
If you have ever experienced a migraine, you will know what effect it has on your ability to reason well. What you have just heard is enough to discredit any story Bissella may have spread, as she confessed that when that migraine headache comes upon her, she has no regard for herself, let alone her surroundings or anyone else. Watch and pray so that you will not fall into temptation. During her stay at the Synagogue Church of All Nations, there were occasions where Bissella's rebellious attitude and dishonest conduct had led her to walk out on the Synagogue Church of All Nations, only to come back sometime later pleading for forgiveness.
My name is Bissella. I've acted as an enemy of God rather than a friend. I'm coming today as a prodigal daughter so that God will forgive me, and the man of God will forgive me, and the old church synagogue will forgive me. I do all kinds of things that are not worthy of a Christian. Instead of humility, I've been very proudful. I've been aggressive. I've been rebellious. When I left the synagogue church, nobody asked me to leave. I'm asking God to forgive me.
This is another time that Bissella returned to the Synagogue Church of All Nations.
Man of God, please. Please help me. I have another place to go. Please help me.
What are the things you used to do?
I'm stubborn. I'm proud. I lie. I do all kinds of things. Please help me. I'm the worst sinner here. Please. I need forgiveness, please. Everybody, please. You all know me, but I've changed.
People find it difficult to believe you.
Here is another blasphemer who has been going about propagating vicious lies against the Synagogue Church of All Nations. He came to the ministry, but eventually left the church due to his misconduct, packed inside the same DVD which Bissella used to spread her fabricated lies.
When I got back to Ghana, I said, no, I need to marry. I met with a young lady. We talked and we agreed. The father was the father of the girl was the regional minister of Volta region. A very wealthy family and good girl, educated girl. I said, okay, I better go home and tell TB Joshua that I've seen somebody I want to marry. When the girl agreed.
You have heard from his own mouth what the real purpose of his heart was. When he was now sent on an assignment to the Accra, Ghana branch of the church, he abused the position and authority given to him by getting involved with a lady who was a member of the Synagogue Church of All Nations where he had been posted, which led to his abandoning the ministry. Would you put your trust in a man like this?
I was surprised to hear that I was not sick. Even my co-workers knows I work with a UTC. At least anybody that knows UTC can go there and find out if I was sick before. So I was surprised that somebody called Mr. Agomo goes about telling them that I was not sick. So I don't know him before. So I don't know why he goes about blackmailing the man of God and myself. So my wife too will testify to that.
Someone said he bought a wheelchair for him. The wheelchair is not bought for him by any other person, by his colleagues in the working place. So I'm here. I'm surprised to hear that Mr. Agomo says is the one that provided him with the wheelchair. I
was able to see man of God. I received my healing. So since then, that's about 9 years ago now, I've been working in the same company and I'm still moving. So I was surprised to hear that I was not sick.
Now my husband is healed. Since 9 years ago, we have been living fine. May God forgive Agomo for what he said, because since 9 years now, I and my husband and my children, we are living to the glory of God. Praise the Lord.
May God forgive him.
Both Mr. Maxwell E.J. and his wife testify to the miracle they received 9 years ago in the Synagogue Church of All Nations. Suffering from paralysis of the whole body, Maxwell arrived at the church in the year 2000 in a wheelchair bought for him by his colleagues. This is a striking contrast to Agomo's lie that he was the one who had bought the wheelchair for Maxwell, and that the family had been brainwashed into believing that if he did not sit on this wheelchair, he would not meet the man of God. The truth is that he came already in a wheelchair, unable to walk. After TB Joshua prayed for him, he stood up out of his wheelchair and miraculously began to walk. And for the last 9 years, he has been walking and living freely. If you were surprised by the last lie that Agomo had spread about the miracle of Maxwell E.J., and the testimony of Maxwell himself contradicting that lie, here is yet another.
There's a woman we also call Mama Jaye Jaye from a place called Bini in Nigeria. I bought the wheelchair. The wheelchair again for high cent. Well, these 4 wheelchairs were being recycled among all the old people they bring. When they bring you, we brainwash you to sit on wheelchair. Are we talking about? What are we talking? So many things. What we call cancer. Those things are not cancer. What are we talking? So many things. What we call cancer. Those things are not cancer.
This is Agomo giving a blatant denial of the miracles taking place at the Synagogue Church of All Nations. And this is the same Agomo years earlier telling us what had convinced him to come to the Synagogue Church of All Nations.
My auntie, my uncle's wife, God used my father, Prophet TB Joshua, to heal her of severe palpitation of the heart and high blood pressure. So she came back and told me, and told my uncle, and said, let us go. And since I came, I saw the truth, and I kept following him.
You have just heard these 2 contradictory statements. A man who said it was the truth of the miracles that had brought him to the Synagogue Church of All Nations is now denying the very miracles which had convinced him in the first place.
In front of the congregation of one of the branches of the church, here he is avidly proclaiming the good news of God from his own 10 years of experience at the Synagogue Church of All Nations.
Please, what I'm saying is not I had, or it's like. I'm telling you, I'm a witness. I am telling you what I've been seeing for the past 10 years. If he comes here, you will know that. You will know that if you meet an anointed man, you are blessed. If he meets you, you are blessed. If you pass him, you are blessed. If he passes you, you are blessed. Me, as for me personally, I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here. I'm going to shout from that blessing. I'm not tired of blessing me. I still need more of blessing from him. So you can imagine, if I said he's coming with a lot of blessings, with the host of heaven, with the angels of heaven to visit you, and I'm saying I want to partake from your own blessings, that means I know what I'm saying. I'm not just talking. I'm talking out of experience.
Is this the same man who came to the Synagogue Church of All Nations because he heard of the miracles, who testified for more than 10 years of these very miracles, and is now denying that these miracles ever existed? This poses the question: what should be our response to such a man, fraught with dubious inconsistencies and selfish ambition? In this case, we leave you to come to your own conclusion.